What's going on, man? What's good? What's good? Let me see. I look a little dark. Okay. Nah, I'm straight. What's going on, man? 12 o'clock, got 45 minutes for the NFL game start, man. But we're going to get in here, run down some villain talk, man. Miami Hurricanes have a tough game versus Virginia Tech. First ACC game. Virginia Tech, Karen Jones show up for the first time this year and give us a shocker. If y'all in here, man, we got 150 in here already. Hit the like button, share. If you want to become a member, the link is in the description. If you want to become a villain, those post game villain meets in the crib, bro. You look up, man, and it's 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and we still talking about David Martinez running the ball at 3 o'clock in the morning. Was it a catch? Those post game villain meetups we be having in the crib, bro. Be everything. Let me see. Become a villain. I'm gonna put that in the description right there. I mean, in the comment section, become a villain. I'm gonna bring my boys in here, man. I got Rich in the back, KB in the back, X in the back. We're gonna get this thing popping, man. These villain takes, bro. We don't be in here forever. We don't be in for long. We're gonna hit a few things and get up out of here. There's a lot going on. So Rich, X. Hey, y'all, what's going on, bro?
Yo, what's up?
Oh,
Chilling.
What's good?
Chilling. What's going on? Yeah, man. So, listen, the Hurricanes ranked. I don't know if the AP poll out yet. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
they probably
come
out.
out.
It'll come out while we're up here.
Around like 1 o'clock.
What y'all thinking? Give me a number real fast. Each one of y'all. What y'all thinking?
Kane's probably be number five. We'll
go 5.
I'm gonna go
Yeah, I think
6.
5 or X.
I'm gonna go 6.
5, 6 in the comment section. What y'all
You gotta
thinking?
be 5 because Georgia lost and Ole Miss lost. We was already number 7.
Oh,
Yeah,
I mean,
you know how
nobody.
they do us.
I ain't actually y'all to be right. I'm just telling y'all what y'all think. What y'all think?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna find out in a little bit. So you think? So X, you saying Georgia dropped below?
Yeah, Georgia drops. I mean, Bama was beating their ass, and then Georgia mysteriously came back. So
Mysteriously, you watched it. What you mean mysteriously? You saw it with your own eyes?
They came back. But still, I mean, if you're gonna reward Georgia for losing, then I don't really know how you could keep a ranking. You're gonna reward a team for losing. I think they should drop. Like, they not a top 5 or top 10, top 16 right now.
If they don't drop, then now you see there's going to be a lot tougher to move around in this thing.
Right.
Than we think, and they're giving they're giving SEC all the benefit of a doubt if they don't drop.
Just look at the top 10, and this is the funny part. When I looked at it last week, I was like, damn, it's 6 teams in the top 6. It's 6 SEC teams in the top 7. Then it's Miami, and then the rest is Big Ten teams. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, they just remember I kept saying they basically trying to get 2 big conferences, and you see what they doing. SEC, Big Ten.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the football gods has put us up to slap somebody in the mouth, and we're gonna have to slap them in the mouth. Yeah, I mean, they done summoned us. Now Clemson looks strong over there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
they do.
Clemson and Miami represent the ACC this year. Clemson and Miami.
Yeah, and somebody got to get slapped in the mouth, because I'm here to tell you, man. I think it's all fool's gold. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they was like, "Oh man, the way Miami looked the other night." Now this before college football started yesterday. Oh man, that air raid shit. Miami will never win in the SEC with that air raid, right? And then their team went out there and lost. I say, but bro, listen, we beat SEC teams already. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? They'll never win a game in the SEC, dog. It's fool's gold. We beat Florida this year. We beat Texas A&M. It's the same teams that they beat that's on their schedules.
And Texas A&M is ranked this year. They good. Obviously, Florida's trash. But the game, okay, so now everybody's trying to grade us for the Vitek game. Okay, granted, grade us. We don't care. It don't matter. Any given day, these are college players. A lot of these are college grown men who've been in school 5-6 years. looking on Vitek roster, they got a lot of 5th, 6th-year guys on their team. Like literally, and I'm like, you just can't expect to just keep blowing people out every game because some of these teams, Northern Illinois had 45 5th, 6th-year seniors. They beat, I think who they beat? They beat Notre Dame. It's hard to keep beating these grown men. So
who said they grown men?
Man, these niggas is ready to get pension plan. They 25, 20. Just imagine 45 players on the team, the age of Cam McCormick.
Yeah.
They'll do that.
You know, that's gonna be kind of hard to beat. You know what I'm saying? Because those are grown men who got grown men strength in college for 6 years, stuff like that. The Vitek game, it was sloppy. You know, we had missed 22 tackles. You know, Cam, I guess even if you want to say Cam had a bad game, he still threw for what, 4 touchdowns and over 400 some yards. He had a bad game. Okay. Just a lot. You know, we a lot of our players started going down. I ain't gonna lie, man. It was humid in that stadium. They need to call the Dolphins, man, and tell them he need to go ahead and put the AC in there and close the roof, man, because it's no fun playing in the stadium when it's that hot.
We're gonna get into all that, X. We're gonna get into all that. But X, I'm gonna say this to you. This is what I'm gonna say to you, saying that we playing against old men, right? You gotta fight. These schools are trying to figure out a way to fight. They don't have the money. They don't recruit like we recruit. So you can't blame them for fighting the way they fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't blame them. They gotta. That's smart. If you ask me, it's smart. BYU done it for a long time. I think BYU was sending people on pilgrimages and letting them come back, and they were like 25-year-old freshmen. I think at BYU. I may be dead wrong. But I know they were old. They were older here. They were older here. I know.
It's a smart move. Again, like you just said, everybody can't recruit against Georgia, Bama, Ohio State, now Miami. So what can they do? Oh, we can take these guys who've been in school for 4 or 5 years, who are getting passed up at their previous schools. We'll take them. Hey, come play over here for us.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be our starter. We giving you an extra year to show the NFL. You know what I'm saying? What you could show them. And now you got a team full of 45 was a ridiculous number. I never thought I could see something like that. I'm thinking like maybe 20.
45 what? 45-year-old, 25-year-olds?
45 5th and 6th-year seniors.
That's what's up.
That's
what college football is. No,
that's a lot of players that just been in college football.
That's what it is. COVID created that kind of, right? Like COVID.
Yeah, COVID created, because a lot of the kids came back. They redshirted, and they got the extra year, and it's like, I ain't gonna lie. The other day I was like, man, it's time to get some of these old niggas up out of college, man. Come on, like it's
I don't think it's going to stop, because you know where they're sitting at. They're sitting in the transfer pool.
Well, I think it stops this year though. It stops after this year, because remember, everybody who did get that COVID year, this is their last year.
But okay, so think about it, X. Think about it. Kids that used to just get cut and go away, right, and then go be insurance men, they're now sitting in the transfer portal.
Yeah, but those years still keep going. You don't just sit there and you be like, okay, well, I've been out of football for 2 years. I'm still a sophomore. No, you've been out of football for 2 years. You're coming back.
No, X, you still that your eligibility remains the same.
No. Since when?
It's always been like that. If you ain't playing, it's not taking away your eligibility. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's always been like that.
Think about it, X. Think about it. Like, if you're not playing, right, you redshirted.
Like Chris Winkie. Like, remember Chris Winkie went off to go play baseball.
Chris Winkie went to go play baseball and then came to college. He didn't start in college and go and left. Once you start in college, you can't go somewhere and then come back.
I think you can though, X.
Remember, Kenny Kelly did it. He started in college and then he left and wanted to come back. And
he left, but he didn't. I don't know if he wanted to come back. If they probably want to give him his scholarship to come back and play football. But I think he went to just go play baseball. But there's a lot of cases where guys go off and then they come back. Your eligibility is still gonna be there. If you have to use eligibility. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think it's always been like that.
I gotta look into that one. I don't.
But it does. But it doesn't matter. Like what y'all saying don't matter. Those 4th year, 5th year guys are still sitting there. If a college get a guy, right, they're going to figure out a way to extend. You know what I'm saying? Extend his stay, even though that 4th year guy is still sitting there. The college just give him a 5th year, say he red shirt, whatever. You see what I'm saying? Either way, the old guy is there for the taking still. Yeah, he's still there. I mean,
but to my point, Speed, I was saying basically is like, okay, so yeah, we know you gotta have a 5th year guy because you can redshirt 1 year. So now you have a 6th year guy. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, well, I think they're going to figure out a way to do it all, just like they're figuring out walk-ons and all of that. But who are we to complain? We got the oldest guy in college football on our team catching touchdowns.
Oh, no.
Balling.
I watched the game
Balling.
Saturday. It's a team that got, I think it's a punter or a kicker that's 31 years old.
I think it was a kicker. I saw it.
Yeah, I think it's a kicker that's 31 years old. So
yeah, so the nerve of us, X, we got a granddaddy out here running down and outs, and Ken Ward somehow keep finding them. So listen, bro, in the comment section, all up here, X, Kyle, when that dude came down with the ball at the end of that game, and the ref called that a touchdown, those little 30 seconds, Rich, what was you thinking in those 30 seconds?
Man, for me, when I saw the replay the first time, I said to myself, this is not a catch. And I said to myself, if this was any other year where we did not have a Heisman Trophy contender, I think we get screwed on that call.
Cal, what was you? Go ahead. Oh, go ahead, Rich. You ain't finished. Go ahead. You got the flow. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, but this year is different. So that's all I got.
Why is it different?
Cause we got a Heisman Trophy contender, and we're 4-0 going into that game.
Man, let me tell you what I was thinking, man.
Go ahead, Rick. Go ahead, X.
I was like, they finna fuck us. I say they gonna fuck us. It's finna be one of those moments where the ACC be like, yeah, this is Miami. Let's fuck them over. And in my head, I was like, I want to run on the field. So when the ref make the call, I would want to grab him so we could all just storm his ass. Like, cause I know he's finna fuck us. I was like, I know he's finna.
Wait a minute, dog. Cal, Cal, you got the more logical take why they call it a touchdown. What's your take on it, Cal?
The reason they called it a touchdown was and somebody again, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but normally this happens because that's the only way you'll be able to review it. That's why it took him so long to call it a touchdown. Yeah, if they thought it was a touchdown, they would have called it immediately. But the only way they was going to be able to review that play is if they called it a touchdown, because all scores are reviewable. An incomplete pass, you're not going to be able to review that at the end of the game. You know what I'm saying? Or anything else, you weren't going to be able to review it. So that's why they called it. But still, what still scared me was, like the guys were saying, is there enough evidence to overturn it? You know what I'm saying? It's such a hard look and such a tight window. Like, I knew watching it was not a catch, but I'm like, man, they finna take this from us. I was shitting bricks. I was like, dog, they finna take this from us. I'm like, that's not a catch. It shouldn't have been called a catch, but I understand why they called it a catch. But I really thought they was gonna take that from us just because it would have been fair for them to say, man, it's indisputable. We got to go with what was on the field. But the call on the field was wrong. But they called it on the field like that so they could overturn, so they could review it. And I think the right call came out, man. I was scared. But in that moment, man, I was pacing back and forth from the Discord with the Villans. I'm mad at them up, boy. I went and poured me a drink, bro. I was like, man.
I'm gonna tell you at that moment I had went over there by the kids in the stands, and I'm talking about you got maybe, I guess in that section, I don't even know how many that section, but I'm just throwing out a number. You maybe got 400 pissed off, drunk motherfuckers. They was getting fucked up. And I'm like, damn, they going crazy tonight. Great atmosphere. They like, oh, the refs gonna fuck us. And in my head, I'm like, oh, they about to tear the stadium up because, we good. Like, you can't not give us that call. But yeah, Kyle is right. They had to call it a touchdown so they could review it. And even the ref who initially called it a touchdown, he was like, yeah, the player was out of bounds with the ball. That means that play is dead. But again, they had to review it just to give, I guess, Virginia Tech an opportunity to say, hey, it was a touchdown. But I just hate to be put in those moments, man, because I know the ACC will say, fuck you, Miami. Shove it up your, it happened to us every year.
I don't know what was those ACC refs. I don't know what. Like,
yeah, they were ACC refs. Oh, now here we just found out that the head official was the same exact head official for the Duke game when we had the little run back thing with
the lateral
Point Elder. Yeah.
He won.
I like that guy.
He won saved us though.
Yeah, I like that guy. He can come anytime.
Man, they been higher, buddy. Like he better be out rough every game. Like
every game.
We got 2 of them.
All right, before we get going, in the comment section, if we got any referees in the comment section, then dog, are you allowed to spin the ball? This is something that I thought I see all the time. Are you allowed to catch a touchdown and spin the ball? Because Jacoby was flagged on that. You know what I'm saying? But I thought it was something that I see all the time. Are you allowed to spin? Are you allowed to spin the ball?
I know you can't do it at a player, so that's all I can say was maybe the guys are too close in the vicinity. But you can't spike it at a player. You can't. I know this NFL. You can't spike it at a player. You can't spin it at a player. So that's the only thing I could think of, and it was very confusing.
So look, somebody spent the ball yesterday in the game, and I was like, yeah, they ain't throw no flag. But then I'm looking at it like, yeah, that's Miami. They gonna throw a flag on us for excessive celebration. Jacoby George does have a target on his back. Refs are definitely looking at 3. Like, watch 3, watch his ass. He might. And that was their moment. We got him. Come on.
And they should. And I brought that up the other day, Street, when I showed y'all that somebody has that when he scored that touchdown against, I don't think it was Ball State, and he's running the ball and he pointed at a guy and then pointed at the other guy. And I'm like, bro, somebody get him under control, bro, because that shit's gonna come back to haunt us. And so, like saying that shit, it puts a target on your back, dog. Like, man, the eye is always out there, bro. The eye is always out there, bro.
I play sports, man. One thing refs don't like when you be doing a taunting and all that. They be like, man, just play the game, But that's Miami style. We do that. We taunt. You know what I'm saying? We kick ass. We celebrate. That's cool. And they like, yo, this kind of getting a little too close to that old Miami type shit. Man, we can't.
All right, so okay. So you talking about old Miami, right? What the F is this? What is this? The referee is right there. He wouldn't even leave the sideline. He wouldn't even leave the sideline.
He should have got a flag. He definitely should have got a flag for that.
And the referee was just like, hey. The referee was just like, hey, go to your sideline, buddy.
Yeah, that was definitely a flag.
But that's just like when a team throw the U down. They let them throw the U down, but we throw the U up. Oh, it's a flag. Oh, it's a warning. Like, what the hell? They just threw the U down.
So this is the pick. This is when he picked off Cam. This is when he picked off Cam on the sideline. Let me see if my beautiful self. Y'all can see my beautiful self. Let me see. Okay, you can't see me. All right. But this is when he picked him off, and he got up and literally would not leave our sideline.
Yeah. And he's waving in front of our players. That was blatant, bro. That definitely should have been a flag. That was blatant, bro.
Yeah, the referees are right there. They right there.
But Streeto, so next home game, what I want you to do, right, is kind of like monitor the refs and like get their activity when we're playing the game, man. Because I think a lot of these refs, man, really just got it out for us.
I think every fan base feel like that, but it's okay. But still, bro, some of this stuff has to be explained. Like, they gave us the long call when the guy ran back. They called holding. They called that long run back, and then they came right back and gave us this phantom pass interference, which gave them a first down, which gave them a touchdown. But we're gonna have to listen, bro. It's gonna be a long season. We're gonna have to fight. We're gonna have to fight through all that. I mean, if y'all not watching college football, even though we have Black Jesus at quarterback, this is not gonna be easy. Like this is not going to be easy to make it through this season. And I'm not talking about because of no ref, because college football has become that much tougher. You got kids out here with a chip on their shoulder. You making money. Some of them schools aren't making money. Like X said, some of these schools have figured out, hey, listen, we just gonna get older players, older and wiser players. And it's gonna be a fight, bro. It's gonna be a fight. So listen, everybody all y'all in the comment section up here, X, give Markel Bell, who had to go against, what is his name, Kyron, who had to go against the sack leader in the NCAA, basically. That's who Markel Bell had to line up against the other team.
Yeah. He didn't do a good job.
I'm gonna get every last one of y'all to give him a grade. But he went against Antoine Powell Ryland, who now has 7 sacks. He had 1 sack versus us, but he only played like a half. He was on the sideline walking around with me the rest of the game. You know what I'm saying? Give Markel Bell a grade.
I give him a C-. C-. Times he did look good, but then he was getting whipped. Mario, stop playing.
KB, give Markel Bell a grade.
I'm gonna give him a C. That's probably what I kind of give him for all the other games too. We're just not there yet. We've seen DNF. DNF is Zion as a freshman going against Florida. That's DNF. Bell was not that. I'm gonna give him a C. He had a lot of help, chip blocks, but I'm gonna give him a C.
Now listen, bro. This our monster freshman. You're a freshman, right? Freshman?
Nah, I think he's a sophomore.
He's his first time playing. Yeah, first time getting played
at this level.
In Power 5 at this level versus the sack leader in the NCAA. Like, okay, Rich, give him a grade, Rich. Rich, you still here? Bueller. I don't know. Maybe Rich fell off.
Man. Maybe y'all can't hear me?
Oh, no, we can hear you now. Give him a grade, Rich.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give him a C. I'm gonna give him a C because, I mean, he got the size. He just got to put all the tools together. There's a lot of technique that he doesn't know, and more often than not, you're gonna get calls against you just because you're not finishing through the way that you should be finishing through. And I don't want to go into another segment, but we're going to talk about that too.
So Rich say a C. Kyle, you said what grade you gave him, Kyle?
A C.
A C?
Mm-hmm.
I'll give him a B because I mean he what he was facing. He lucked up and the dude got hurt. Maybe he hurt him. I don't know. Maybe maybe he the one hurt him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he should get a B minus just for, you know what I'm saying, putting dog out the game. I don't know, but maybe he hurt him. I'll give him a B minus just because what he was up against. Cal, any worries about the Canes being a little deemed up now and traveling to Cal to play at a game that they have put College Game Day is going to be there, and that mother starting at 1 a.m. in the morning? Any worries? Any worries at playing a football game at 1 a.m. in the morning, dog?
I'm extremely worried because I think our performance, the thing is Virginia Tech, shout out to them, man. They gave us all we could handle, man. They came to play. They really did. But I think our schedule is what hurt us against Virginia Tech. We're coming off that South Florida game, but it is, I don't care what nobody say, it's unseasonably hot, man, this year. It has been. It's been ridiculous, man. But coming off that South Florida game, it was hot as hell, and they running tempo. You know what I'm saying? And then we turn around. It's a short week. We playing on a Friday. We don't get that extra day of rest. So we playing on Friday. Again, it's another hot night. Virginia Tech is a physical team. And you saw it, all those missed tackles and stuff. It was very contagious. And now we get up, and it's still a short week because even though we get an extra day that Saturday, it's a short week because we got to spend a whole day traveling. You know what I mean? So we got a whole day traveling, time difference, jet lag, and we got to go out and get Cal. we had like 5 players hurt last night. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm not saying we're gonna lose or nothing like that, but that's gonna be a tough game, a very tough game. I don't like it.
Rich, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
You got any
Kyle's
issues with a game starting at 1 a.m. dog?
I do, because I mean it's I like it, but it's gonna be a tough game for us. I like it because this is the road you got to travel if you're gonna win a national championship. Like, this is what you got to do, and it's certain obstacles that comes in your way, and if you can overcome them, you're gonna be a better team because of it. So I like the time because of that. But what I don't like is the team that we're playing at that time. I think, of course, they're a better team than Florida State. They really were physical against Florida State when I was, from what I saw on film, and they're not just going to roll over. It's almost very similar to Stanford. Stanford, not that great on offense, but they're very physical. So it's one of them teams where you could win, but you might get dinged up in the process.
Right. Thank God Stanford isn't some world beaters or anything like that. Birdstone, right. Shout out to Birdstone. Birdstone, a Villan. Birdstone say 7 p.m. Cali time. My dog Jay White, another Villan here say street tripping. Bro, listen, it is 7 p.m. Cali time, but I want y'all to understand something. The only thing that matters is the goddamn time zone you live in. Your clock don't change because the Cali people are 4 hours behind. When you travel over there, you still on the same clock.
Yeah, you see everybody in the comments trying to correct. Everybody in the comments trying to correct that shit. Like, bro, y'all don't think y'all understand what y'all talking about. Everybody, it's like it's a 3-hour flight. First off, I don't know. I think it's more than a 3-hour flight, but regardless, you do spend all day traveling because you have to get. Yeah, you have to get all these players together, and they have to have their stuff packed. Now, it's a process when you got 100 players you're getting together. Then you get off, and then you have to get them situated, get to your place. And bro, you spend all day traveling and just getting settled in, bro. I don't understand all the corrections in this. It's gonna take a toll.
Yeah, Shad, this is not you jumping on Spirit, bro, and going to. You're right. Like you. This is a whole team, so it's a hell of a process. And I would. Somebody should document what it takes to fly to Cali with equipment and all of this stuff. I think the equipment drives though. Man, Hayes talks about this all the time. I think the equipment drive is in a big old 18-wheeler. But dog, yes, it is a process getting 100 19-year-olds, because our kids ain't 25. Everybody but McCormick. McCormick is chaperone though. It is. It's a process. And listen, when you're on the West Coast, your biological, your clock doesn't change. You've been 4 hours ahead of them every day of your life. Some of these kids ain't never been to Cali, bro. Some of these kids ain't never been to Cali. So, believe me, the first time I went, once you get over there, your clock doesn't change. So to you, it's 10:30 that the game is starting. To them, it's 7 o'clock. You never lived in that time zone before. So, X, you concerned about the game starting at 3 a.m. in the morning next week?
Yeah, man. I mean, because I know college kids, man. Even when they go on these trips, man, they gonna be there for like a day or two. Even after the game, man, these kids gonna be tired. They gonna be up. Like, they gonna have to really discipline themselves for that game.
X, you ever watch the football team try to travel? Like, we got people in the comment section saying it's only a 3-hour flight, but you got 100 kids. Like, you got 50, 60 kids. You kind of get settled in.
Man, that's a look. I don't, and it's not even. I don't know. It might be a straight flight there, but I mean, I was just looking for tickets, and that thing like two different detours before you get to Cal. I'm like, well, shit, I don't know about that, boy.
Right.
You only imagine, like you say, it's literally. Well, I don't think they're going to travel with 100-something players. I think mostly it'll be like 85 to maybe 90. Yeah, maybe 85. That's only the scholarship players. The walk-ons don't travel. So that's just the players. Then you got the coaches. It's a lot, man. That traveling ain't as easy as you think. That's why when you come with the conference realignment, they always got traveling costs in there because they like, man, that costs a lot. You got to take all the equipment over there, the hotel, food, everything, man. That's just not an easy thing, man. But we're not professional, but shit, we're an institution where we're able to do that, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Right. And the other thing is the time that, like, you leave here 7 a.m, right? But to get there, 3 hours behind. Like all of that, they're gonna have to get adjusted to. They kids. They're not thinking about staying up and what time it really is and what time we got to play tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff has to be managed. So I don't know if I'm concerned, but I think after what we just saw, the way we kind of look lethargic in this game, I don't know if we got a couple of players dinged up. Austin, Jaden Harris looked like he was in pain. Barrow,
Tyler Barron.
Yeah. I think Austin looked like he started the game hurt. Was it possible he got hurt on the first play? Because Austin was a step behind. He was a step behind that whole game, bro.
Like he should have had.
He was just missing shit.
Just what.
Should have had 3 sacks. He was just missing shit, man. He was just missing shit. I'm not gonna give him that injury excuse. He was just missing shit, man.
Yeah.
The one I didn't understand was the first one when Kyron Jones threw the touchdown. It's you versus the quarterback, right? So if it's you versus the quarterback, if you could jam the quarterback up, he can't do what he wants to do. If you could break down in front of him, right, and keep him in front of him and try to get a tackle, he can't do what he's trying to do. But if you just jump and let him fucking pump fake you like goddamn Stephen Curry and just get out of the way, you're the last line of defense. And he just finds somebody wide open, touchdown, 7-0.
Yeah, I was like, man, what you got going on, man? But the concern that, like, it's not a concern because I just think, we got Cam, man. We got Black Superman,
Black Superman.
Black.
It's the first time I heard of Black Superman.
I mean, listen, the way he's playing, he's playing phenomenal, man. He that one when he should have been sacked, and then he pushed past to Riley Williams. That somebody was like, oh yeah, Cam's gotta have a Heisman moment, and I was like, there you go, that's the Heisman moment right there. Like, we ain't seen no quarterback do that for you, huh? So I'm not concerned because I know Cam, even walking on the sideline, he's telling his players like, man, don't worry, I got it. We finna go down and score. We down by 10. We finna go down and score. Just give me the ball back, and then we good. And I'm like, the team is like, yeah, man, we good because Cam say we good. So they understand and they believe it. I'm not worried. As fans, I'm not worried. We had a bad game. Nobody's gonna have a perfect game. Georgia was getting the hell beat out of them in the first half, and then next they came back. Nobody has a perfect game. You just got to play football, man. And if you got an opportunity to win the game, you win the game.
What you say, Kyle?
That was point shaving. That goes to TVD, traveled up there and got it to his body. That was point shaving.
Beck was point shaving.
Yes, sir.
I don't know, but Georgia offense just hasn't been what it was last year. I guess that goes to Georgia losing all those players to the NFL. It's like year after year, you can't keep losing that many players and then expect to keep rolling the same way. It was like you won when we had all them players going to the league. At one point, it's going to be like, yeah, man, you lost too much. The same way happened with Bama. You can't keep losing too much. So it's like Georgia going through that moment right now where they lost too much players. And, it's going to hurt them a little, but it ain't going to be the final draw where they just drop off the face of the earth like the team in Tallahassee.
Yeah, dog. And like we talk about, man, like we talk about, that's that play when you see Ryan Williams catch that ball, and he stops, and those two guys hit each other, boom, and he runs and scores a touchdown, and Alabama goes back up. That's freshman KJ Bolden on the field. But that's also freshman KJ Bolden trying to tackle him on the field for Georgia.
Right.
Yeah.
At that moment, you just looked at Ryan Williams. You were like, okay, yeah, he's. I mean, at this moment, we got to stop calling some of these guys freshmen because they aren't. They coming in ready to play. Ryan Williams started from day one. You can't call him no freshman. He's ready to play. What's I got? Jeremiah Smith. Not freshman. He's day one starter. He's ready to play. So I keep telling kids, I say, listen, man, a lot of these kids in high school, a lot of them are ready to play as soon as they step on campus. Those are the guys that's keeping college football alive. The ones who get there, they might have to wait. You know what I'm saying? As fans, you get impatient. You're like, man, damn, why he done been in school 2-3 years and he ain't did nothing. I mean, because guess what? You got Jeremiah Smith who just came in. Like, nobody's talking about Brandon Ennis no more because Jeremiah Smith, they're like, oh, yeah, Brandon Ennis can't get on. No, Jeremiah Smith is just that good. You got these type of players who coming in and saying, nah, I'm finna play. I don't care what you got going on. I'm playing.
Man, you know what I like about it? I like. Go ahead, KB.
No, go ahead, Richard. Go ahead.
Well, I was about to say, I like the fact that now, the past 10, 15 years, kids been talking about, oh, for the next 3 to 4 years, I'm going to be at this university. Now, when you look at a Jeremiah Smith play, you look at that guy from the receiver from Bama play, those are real 3-year guys. And I'm glad that now we can see the difference. Because every kid in America was a 3-year guy. Even the 4-star kid was like, yeah, I'm going to be here for 3 years. Nah, Negro, you better get that degree and some NIL money, because that's a real 3-year guy. So I'm glad that we see that parity in college football right now.
I would take Jeremiah late first round, second round in this year's draft.
I agree.
Period. I mean, it's a lot of but there's a lot of training going on now. These kids are more skilled, and some of them, the ones who take it serious, who take the working out serious, they're arriving to college football ahead of some of these guys. You know what I'm saying? That got their own talent, and it is what it is. I mean, college football is 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying? Could be 5 years. Everybody don't develop at the same time. They don't. I mean, I'm not even gonna sit up here and act like they do. Yeah, everybody doesn't develop at the same time. The work you put in is the work that shows on the back end. Before we get out of here, bro, listen, man, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, share. We got 800 in here. Anybody saw anything that they're concerned about? Rich, you saw anything you concerned about? Like, what did we learn about the Canes Friday?
2 things. One, we have got to. I think we got to figure out the tackle position, the left tackle position. Like, Markel Bell either got to get better real quick overnight, or something got to give there. That's the first thing. The second thing is, I think that Cam has got to start taking what's given to him. I know that he's picking off and getting what he wants, and I'm cool with that. But you can do that 75% of the time. But I think he needs to add into his repertoire taking what the defense give him. If you got a 7-yard slant, please take the 7-yard slant. Because when you play defenses that's really about that life, it's going to be hard for you to go pick and choose what you want.
You know what I want to see, Streeter? I want to see. I want to. Okay, when you get to ask Dawson or even Mario, either one, ask them, why aren't we running more RPOs with Cam? Like, we not running them at all. I'm like, why aren't we running them? I
What
think that
you
would
want?
help. That would help the
Go
run
ahead.
game a lot more. I think that'll help the run game if you run more RPOs. Like, yeah, okay, feed the running back, and then maybe 3 times a game let Cam pull it. But you got to keep the defense disciplined because they just know, well, yeah, Cam ain't gonna run the ball, so we can stack the box and stop the run. But if they stack the box and then Cam pull it, you know what I'm saying? It's like you got to make the defense place. They just got to respect whatever you got on the field. So I want to know why we aren't running RPOs. Like,
Have you seen Dawson run RPO since he been here?
Dawson, Tyler Van Dyke ran a couple times. I was like, well, goddamn, he's slow as hell. What the hell he doing running RPO? But yeah, we just ain't ran him. We ain't ran him with Cam.
I mean, Kyle, what did we learn about the
Mhm.
Canes Friday?
I think a lot of things were some of the things that we thought were weaknesses are still there. We have to strengthen them up on that. That running game has to get better, bro. It's not good enough. Is it a good running game? Yeah, we can chunk off 4 or 5 yards, 6 yards, whatever. But it's not good enough. It needs to be better, in my humble opinion. Like we got this passing game popping. This running game is not it. The numbers are skewed when you finish a game and we got 200 yards. Well, 90 of them came from Lyles coming, running in the fourth quarter. Another 80 came from, Allen, busting one open and stuff. So the numbers are skewed. The running game needs to get better. Depth at cornerback is going to be severely tested, man. I think that's got to get better. It's just a couple of things. Like I said, I didn't want to get down to our second string linemen. I saw that weakness early on, but that's usually everybody's weakness, right? You get down to your second string guys, yeah, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get Rivers back. I think we learned some good things and bad things. We learned some good things like we gonna fight, we gonna follow Cam, but I don't want Cam being the only one out there, bro. He's got to get some help. The receivers are doing their job and all that, but we got to have something else we can lean on. A strong defense, the defense,
Well, yeah,
something like Cam can't be the only one out there doing shit.
no, Cam, look, Cam, and it looks like Cam will go talk to the defense, like he be talking to the defensive players a lot on the sideline. I never noticed that from any other quarterback. Like they'll go talk to the defense, but Cam really, he's motivational for this team, man. I'm telling you, Streeter be on the sideline. He gonna tell you they follow Cam, man. And Cam he just playing the game with it. Like it's so easy for him. Like you don't see no stress. He go out there, he throws the interception. He's mad at himself, but he goes out there the next time he get on the field and he makes a play. And it's like, yeah, man, because we seen this throwing interceptions, and then you see the quarterback face last year, you're like, oh shit, he finna throw another one. Yeah, he finna throw another one. Yeah, we gonna lose. It's never a feeling like that with Cam. You just know, yeah, one finna make a play, man. One finna make a play. Oh, he finna get something done and stuff like that. So I'm not
Yeah,
concerned.
I think he holds everybody accountable.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Everybody. So any concerns, X?
The only concern is, I mean, we need that bye week, man, to get back healthy. That now the depth is starting to kind of take a toll, especially with like Kyle said with the cornerbacks. Not having Damari Brown, yeah, it's really taking a toll because now teams are identifying. Okay, well, let's see who can we pick on. And each week is like, okay, they trying to pick on, like even with South Florida, they tried to pick on Jadias Richards. Didn't work too good. But guess what? Vitek came back and said, oh yeah, we can make this work because we seen they were picking on him. They just couldn't complete the passes. So yeah, but we need that cornerback, and that's why Mario was trying to go and get all these top corners, man, because he knows that cornerback room is gonna be depleted once Porter leaves. So
You said it's gonna be depleted.
once Porter leaves, all you have is you have Damari,
OJ,
Frederick,
Damari.
Quentin Stafford. They had to move Robbie Washington. Yeah, it ain't gonna be a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like You're gonna need about 4 or 5 guys to keep the depth level where, if something happens, then you can put those guys in. And even with that safety room, because it's like Meach Powell, he's playing the whole game. Like we should be, I ain't saying we should be rotating, but give Zaquan some more reps. Give Marquise Williams some more reps. They shouldn't only have like 5 plays. You know what I'm saying? I think they should at least get like maybe between 15 to 20 to keep Meach Powell ready for the whole season. You know what I'm saying? He's been playing pretty good for us. Jalen Harris, he went down, but you can't keep having these guys play 70 plays per game, man. That takes a toll on your body, man. So.
Yeah, and I stand to be corrected, man. After these games, man, we all get in the crib in the Villan membership, and we be in there 2-3 o'clock in the morning. And I was saying Jadias Richards was in the end zone when Kyron Jones threw that ball up, but it was Meach Powell. It was Meach Powell when that boy went and got the ball. I think Green was his name. With Kyron Jones in the fourth quarter throws the ball up. Maybe it was the third. And it was just who wanted it more. Jadias Richards was coming back to the end zone, and Meach was guarding him. And the boy just wanted it more, caught the touchdown. So before I get out of here, I'm going to say this. I'll say this. When I'm on the sideline, we watch the game. We see things y'all don't see. But we don't watch it the way y'all watch it. Y'all get a fullest view of the game with commentators and replay, right? So after I went back and watched the game, I'm gonna go out and say this, and y'all may agree or may not agree. I think Damian Martinez is going to be all right. Like watching him run the ball, this game, I can kind of see where he's kind of figuring out. He's kind of figuring out where he's supposed to run the ball at. I can see the burst. I think in time he's going to be all right. I just think there's other guys on the roster outperforming him. But we in the new college football era. Things aren't never gonna look the way they looked in the past. Certain players are gonna play. Certain players are gonna get more of a benefit of doubt. But I think in the end, what I saw Saturday, I think he's gonna be all right for us.
I agree too. I think now we're gonna start saying that them get the ball to him a lot more. Now ACC play, you're gonna start saying like it's gonna be like a Martinez and Fletcher rotation a lot more. He's not gonna keep going to the 3rd, 4th, and 5th running back.
Yeah, I think AJ Allen need to get in there somehow. I don't know. Maybe he got to hold somebody hostage, put somebody in the trunk. I don't know.
I don't know if he got in the game on Friday.
He was in there right before halftime. He was running back.
I don't know if you guys noticed this, but Alderman might be in the doghouse because Alderman just like he wasn't even dressed Friday. And the last 2 games he didn't even play. Like he was dressed out, but he didn't play. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on with that situation.
Oh, that's wild.
Mario's still pissed about that video. Then
Mario Doghouse. Mario Doghouse like the size of a mansion.
Yeah, man. He better.
Him and Randy. I don't know who got the biggest doghouse.
Him, Randy Shannon.
Do something to get out
Randy
of that doghouse.
I don't know. So, all right, man. Let's get up out of here, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and share, man. We appreciate every last one of y'all. If you want to become a Villan, if you want to become IOD Squad, 786-405-9499. Send us a text, man, and we'll see the link in the description. This Villan talk, man, and we out of here. And shout out to Cost Kane with $10, dog. What up, Caneville? Just log in. Virginia Tech had 2 number 17s on the field. Yeah, we talked about that in the membership section, in our membership section. When they kicked that field goal, they had 2 17s on the field, and the refs didn't catch it. And also, man, that field goal kicker, bro, 58-yard field goal
good.
And a 52-yard field goal. The 58-yard field goal was 11 yards longer than any field goal he ever kicked. So the 52-yard field goal was 5 yards longer than any field goal he ever kicked.
Only against Miami.
Cane fans, if y'all listening to this, I'm here to tell y'all. We are the 100 now. We are ranked. We haven't been that in a long time. For y'all who ain't older than 40 years old and don't remember what it used to feel like, Kyron Jones throws 4 touchdowns in 4 games. He comes in this motherfucker and throws 3 touchdowns, I think. 2 or 3.
Yep.
And looks like pull Mike Vick or somebody against us. I don't know. That's what it's going to be. And it's not going to be an easy season, bro. Like Dennis always said, it's going to be a journey. And teams are going to, they're going to get up for you. You better get up for them. All right, man. See y'all in the crib.